You live with your cat every single day, but have you ever stopped to wonder if you were actually chosen by them? Cats don't show preference in obvious ways. They don't overreact. They don't hand out attention equally to everyone. When they pick someone as their favorite, they do it quietly, through subtle gestures and behaviors most people completely miss. Some of them seem weird. Others can even feel a little annoying, but they all carry a deep meaning. Today, you're going to discover 5 things cats only do with their favorite human, and what each one says about the bond between you. You might have already been chosen and not even realized it. 1. Sitting with their back to you. When a cat turns their back on someone, most people take it as disinterest. But in the cat world, it means the exact opposite. Cats may be domesticated, but that wild instinct, it's still very much there. And in their instinct, the spine is one of the most vulnerable parts of the body. That's where a predator could attack with no warning and no chance to defend themselves. That's why they don't expose their back to strangers. Ever. When your cat sits with their back to you on the couch, on the floor, or even on your bed, they're doing something that looks simple, but means everything. They see you as completely safe. There's no threat, no fear, no need to stay on guard. They can fully relax because as long as you're around, nothing bad is going to happen. It's like that trust fall exercise people do at work, where someone falls backward, trusting their coworker to catch them. Your cat does that every single day, just in true cat fashion. They're exposing the most fragile part of their body and trusting that you would never hurt them. So next time your cat turns their back and seems to be ignoring you, just know this. They're not snubbing you. They're honoring you. 2. Blocking your path. Few things are more classic than walking toward the kitchen and seeing your cat flop down exactly where you're about to step, or stretch out in the hallway like they're guarding the place. Sometimes it even feels like sabotage. You try to go to the bathroom, and there they are. You get up from the couch, and suddenly they sprint right in front of you. But this isn't random. It's not attitude. And it's definitely not spite. This behavior is reserved for the person your cat actually cares about. When your cat blocks your path, they're creating a forced meeting point. It's like they're saying, "Hold on. Before you keep going, notice me." It's a subtle, or not so subtle way of asking for interaction. Maybe they want pets, maybe they want company, or maybe they just want to make sure you know they're there. They don't do this with just anyone. Visitors don't get this honor. Strangers get ignored. People your cat doesn't feel bonded to can walk by without a second glance. But you get stopped with their whole body. They physically get in your way because they know you'll notice. You'll step around them carefully. You'll probably talk to them in that voice you swear you only use for your cat. It's the feline way of saying, "You're mine, and I want a moment with you right now." Before we move on, if you love cats, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel to join our community of cat-obsessed humans. 3. Following you from room to room. If a person followed you around the house all day, that would be weird. But in the cat world, that's pure intimacy. When your cat gets up and walks behind you without asking for food, without demanding attention, and without any obvious reason, that says something rare. They enjoy your presence just because you exist. This is different from that scheduled escort they do when they know it's feeding time. In this case, what's guiding them is connection. It's like they're thinking, "Wherever you go, I'm going too." They sit outside the bathroom door while you shower. They watch you cook, work, change clothes. They're not invading, they're not demanding, they're just there. That quiet background companionship is one of the biggest signs you're their favorite human, because cats don't waste energy on just anybody. They save it for their inner circle. If your cat follows you, even when they don't need anything, that means you're their safe person. You're their comfort spot in the house. And here's something important. Cats don't follow people they don't feel emotionally connected to. Visitors get ignored. Neutral people get watched from a distance. But they choose to stay close. That's feline love in its most low-key, honest form. 4. Scratching furniture right in front of you. When your cat runs to the couch, stretches their whole body out, and starts scratching the upholstery right in front of you, it feels personal. Almost like they're saying, "Watch this, and you can't stop me." But the meaning is actually very different and way more affectionate. Cats scratch for 3 main reasons: to stretch their body, to wear down their claws, and to mark territory. And here's the key part. When they scratch something near you, especially while looking in your direction, that's communication. They're saying, "This space is mine, and you're part of it." Their paws have scent glands that release smells we can't detect, but that are crucial in the cat world. So when your cat scratches a piece of furniture in front of you, they're leaving visual and chemical marks, like a loving little claim. They're including you in their territory. It's the feline version of, "I live here and you're mine." They're not going to scratch you because they know that would hurt. So they scratch the closest object instead, like a symbolic message. Now, this doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your furniture to prove your bond. Tall, sturdy scratching posts, placed in the right spots, let your cat keep showing that territorial love without turning your couch into shredded confetti. 5. Bringing you gifts. When your cat shows up with a bug, a mouse, or even some random object and drops it at your feet, the human reaction is usually horror, disgust, or pure confusion. But for your cat, this is one of the deepest acts of affection there is. They only do this for someone they truly see as family. In the wild, mother cats bring prey to their kittens so they can learn how to hunt. Adult cats share food only with members of their group they fully trust. So when your cat brings you a catch, no matter how gross it looks, they're basically saying, "You're mine. I take care of you." They would never do this for a stranger. They wouldn't bring anything to a guest, a neighbor, or someone they don't like. This is exclusive, reserved for the human they've chosen as part of their inner circle. And here's the funny part. Your cat genuinely thinks they're helping you. They probably assume you're a pretty terrible hunter who needs the practice, or they just want to share their success with you. The worst thing you can do is yell or scold them. That completely breaks the meaning behind it. The best response is simple. Say, "Thank you," clean up the situation, and understand that in that moment, your cat just gave you the biggest gesture of love they know how to give. So now I want to know, are you your cat's favorite human? Tell me down in the comments. And before you go, check out our latest video to keep discovering amazing facts about the world of cats. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the comments and in the next video.